Seeing more mums on tour, more players not taking the chance of delaying motherhood till they retire, or has it always been thus? I just don't remember reading about it very much, I feel, in the 2000s or the 90s.
I think it's actually probably a symptom of the fact that players are able to play longer into their careers. You know, if you think about Gabriella Sabatini, she retired at 25.
Yeah.
Think about Steffi Graf. She retired at, I think, a relatively old age of like 29 or so. I mean, I might be getting the year maybe off a little bit, but certainly by the time you're in your 30s, the idea of a viable tennis career, postpartum or not, was not really something that most were prepared to sort of get their minds around. I mean, Martina Navratilova, because of her physical training and how much more sort of progressive in the literal sense of the word, was one of the few who played well into her 30s prior to, you know, this latest decade. And so I actually think it has more to do with the fact that players have extended their careers, and because they've extended their careers, partially due to training methods and, you know, technology, and certainly the ones at the top end of the earning charts can afford the kind of travel that, with child, with caretakers, with physical you know, assistance, would not have been possible for the rank and file, that it's become more common. I also think there is a strong push, which is why this year we're seeing a lot of mothers, because there's going to be an Olympic moment in this season. I think Caroline Wozniacki, a new mother, as you noted, has been very vocal about the fact that not only does she want to compete in the Olympics for Denmark, but also she feels like she has a really good chance because Holger Rune, her Danish compatriot on the men's side, means that she's got two chances at getting a medal because of mixed doubles and also in singles. And so I think that might be an extra motivator for players who otherwise would be on the sidelines to say, you know, I can't speak to whether Angie Kerber would have come back or not, but I know winning silver in the Rio Olympics probably got under her craw a little bit, and she wished she had had gold, and why shouldn't she make another stab at it? So yeah, I think it's a tricky thing, because I think, you know, you've seen mothers like Azarenka get to Grand Slam finals. Osaka, you know, is the first slam out of the gate for her. So I don't know that the expectations were or should have been too high. Caroline Garcia is a very tough first rounder, especially on hard court, especially in hot weather, because she likes to take the ball so early. You know, so I think we'll really see what the rest of the season holds for Naomi. She's got a full season and she intends to be back. But I do think that the mothers thing is really interesting, where it's like they've managed to get to finals. Azarenka and Serena Williams are the examples that come into my mind. But yeah, nobody's won one, and I believe she won more than one as a mother, who was Kim Clijsters.